Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm in the car currently. We're on day 3 of camping. I have to take this out of my ear. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. If not, that would be a bummer. Okay, so yesterday I read, let's see if I have it here. The Answers by Catherine Lacey, and this was a book that had a lot going on, and about halfway through it switches perspectives. So the main character is not the main character anymore. It was like her point of view, and then it switches, and then she's just a minor character in the story, and then it switches back to her point of view. But there's so many different elements to this story that I wish that they wouldn't have done that. I almost felt like it was in some way like a cop-out, like they didn't think that they had enough to work with, so they just like switched and focused on some other characters. I don't know. So this is a story about a girl who comes from this like almost cult, like her dad is almost like a Ted Kaczynski type, like super religious, almost, yeah, like cult like figure who lives out in the woods, and she goes to live with her aunt. She changes her name. She has like no cultural references or anything. She really doesn't know anything. She's kind of just a completely blank slate, and she only has this one friend named Chandra, who is like very into different like spiritual healing methods and stuff like that. And Chandra, because the main character Mary is dealing with chronic pain, Chandra advises her to go see this guy named Ed who does these sessions called packing, and I forgot what it stands for, but we realize that it's actually like a made up thing, like it's not even a real thing. And so to afford these sessions, she gets this job, this like mystery job, being essentially like a fake girlfriend for this famous actor / director. I've already said so much, and like, yeah, there's a lot going on. And when I mentioned the chronic pain thing, that was another thing that kind of bothered me, because it kind of loses that element. So I don't buy that she's like suffering or in pain, you know? So when she's like needs to go back to this guy to help her heal, it feels like there's no stakes there, because she hasn't even really mentioned. I feel like there's just a lot of loose threads here. That's my main issue with the book. But I did like it, and I finished it, and I enjoyed it. So that was the second book I read this month. Okay, now let's move on. I'm now reading Video Green by Kraus. This is a continuum of social practices, but this came out before social practices. I think this came out in like the early 2000s, like 2003 or something, 2002. And yeah, it's pretty much like social practices. I didn't really speak on social practices that much. I think I mentioned that I was like writing notes about it and stuff, but it was kind of hard to get all my thoughts together about what the book was and how much I was enjoying it, really. But I think once I finish this book I will put all those notes from both books together and maybe do a video like that. Because I really do have a lot of thoughts and stuff. There's someone behind me, I don't know. So anyways, yeah, I'm reading this. Well, I skipped ahead a little bit, but then I went back. I'm about like 30% through the book. I'm trying to really write mainly in my journal, and then this, which is kind of like everything else, essentially. I call it my sidecar. But like when I'm having thoughts and stuff, since I don't have my computer and I don't want to be writing in my notes app, I'm just kind of writing in here ideas and stuff. But yeah, I've actually been having really good sleep since coming here. I sometimes have like summer induced insomnia where I get so hot that I can't sleep at night in the summer. But it's actually been cold here and we have a big air mattress, and it's been great. So those are my updates, and yeah, that's all I have to say. We're here for a few more days. I'm about to get ready because we're gonna go to a restaurant tonight and watch, I think it's like the All-Star baseball game. I don't know. We just did a hike and it was pretty brutal, not gonna lie. But yeah, so I will see you guys later.